Hi everybody, welcome back to that Eurovision site. As you can see, we're still in Liverpool and doing the meet and greet, and I'm joined by the lovely Theodor Andrei. Hopefully I pronounced that right.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Alright, then how are you doing?
Well, first of all, hello to all of our viewers. It's an honor to be on your show, and thank you so much for having me. I'm having the time of my life, really.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot of fun, and I just think that all of us, the contestants, are kind of getting to being more of a group or a family than actual competitors. And I think that Eurovision is not really a competition; it's more like an anniversary of musical cultures or a music holiday. Yeah, and that's why I made. I don't know if you saw that, but I made medleys where I sing all of the 37 songs this year. Yeah, so it's really cool. I think it's all a lot of fun, and we're just family. And
I'll ask you more about that in a sec, actually.
Okay.
All right, then. So, quick icebreaker. I wanted to ask you, like, what's the one thing about yourself that not many people know about? I'm really curious.
I love cats.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have 3 cats. I love them all. And this is a fun thing because my oldest cat is called Tom B, which comes from Tomberon, which is a garbage can, because I saved him from a garbage can. The second is called Kevin because I was watching Jonas Brothers, and everybody was only talking about Nick and Joe, and I thought that I'll name my cat Kevin just as a respect. Yeah. And the third cat is called Rona because I got her in the pandemic period, and her name comes from Corona.
Right then, lots of cats.
Yeah, they're really
easy to handle, or like they all fight with each other.
They often fight, but they got together in some way, and it's not just me taking care of them; it's my family as well. So it's all cool. Yeah.
All right. Okay, then. So let's move on to why we're actually here, which is Eurovision. I just wanted to ask you, like, now that you're here, like, has it sunk in yet that it's you who's representing Romania, or is it still like, do you think this is just a dream and you're gonna wake up soon?
No, I realized it, and it's really, really fun. I mean, and everything I'm doing, I'm really concerned about, because you saw the national fan performance. So I wrote "Make Love Not War" on my chest. Yeah. And that's a message that I really stand by. It's my statement for now, because first of all, so D.G.T Off and On is a song that talks about a war in love and the battle in between logical decisions and emotional feelings, and sort of a necessary evil to which you come back to no matter how much damages you. And so there's the serious subject of a war in love, and that's why I wrote "Make Love Not War" on my chest. But there are 2 more reasons. Because of this whole "Make Love Not War" thing is, I think, the best thing that people should say or hear these days, considering this whole situation that we got going on in the world that you just can't ignore. I mean, I'm really serious about it, and I'm there with my heart, really. And the third reason is because I've been a victim of bullying when I was in 7th grade. And that was a really rough period for me, and it changed me a lot. So I think that maybe if I have this small amount of influence, if I can maybe raise some question marks or make some people think about this problem and make a small change in the world, and make them, I don't know, make a little change in getting rid of this whole bullying problem once and forever. This is my whole purpose, and I'm really glad that I can do this.
Okay. So moving on, because obviously you've won and you now earned that right and you're here. How difficult was it to create the performance of, like, different from Selecție Națională to now, you think?
Well, actually, in the national final selection, I just made the whole concept myself and the whole directing thing. Whilst for the semifinal that's gonna be in the 11th of May, and I hope you vote for us that day. It's more of the national television's ideas. So the show won't get that busy to watch and tiring. It's a lot more simpler yet complex metaphorically, if you want. So because there's this lava that I think you saw, the lava and the whole crazy me being trapped in a love cage. It's sort of a puzzle once again, but it's really cool. I like it.
Okay, then. All right, then. So let's move on. Let's go back to that thing that you said early on, because you said you covered about a medley of all. You covered the songs like this year on your YouTube channel.
Yes.
Can I just ask you, which one was the most difficult one to think that this might be a bit tricky to cover? I mean, not just a language barrier, but maybe because every Eurovision song has a different style of music. Obviously, it might not be your style. It's like, how do you think you've overcome that, to make it your own?
Wow, the hardest one to sing, definitely Cha Cha Cha. Finland's Cha Cha Cha. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I turned it into a ballad, into sort of a Disney ballad.
Yeah.
And it was really, I just found the melodic lines that I wanted to sing on it, but
Yeah.
the words are really so hard to pronounce, and it was
Yeah.
a challenge, really. But it turned out really well. You can check that out. It's fun.
And we cannot wait. And obviously, like, you know, please do. But one of my final questions to you is obviously that the song is just like it's a real challenge. Like, if I want to cover that, I don't think I can. What's the trick to get the notes right and for you to hit those high notes?
Wow, it's actually just a lot of exercise. It's not really that hard of a thing, but I don't pick notes in my songs that are just to showcase vocals.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what music is all about. I think that if a note is there, it showcases an emotion, which is more important than being a great vocalist or something. And so that's why there's an octave flip in there. And so it's D.G.T. So it's that thing, which is not that hard to do, but I think with the whole context of the song and the instrumental, it gives a whole powerful vibe to it.
I get it. Well, thank you so much for your time, Theodor. We wish you the best of luck next week. But before we go, have you got one final message to the viewers who are watching that Eurovision site?
Okay, so thank you so much for all of your support. I love you all in the exact same way, and I hope that you will vote in the 11th of May for love, for risks, for youth, and for this whole phenomenon of rock and roll in Eurovision. I hope you'll vote for Romania. I hope you'll vote for D.G.T. And I hope we'll bring this hand. I hope we'll bring this hand to the final and go past the TV screen border and get to the hearts of everybody watching us. And give peace a chance, just as John Lennon said. Give love a chance and make love not war. I love you all. Love freely.